We knew going into a 3-game weekend that practice leading up to that Friday game was going to have to be increasing and getting more and more competitive as the week went on. Thursday night, the guys were really focused and kind of ready to go. It was nice to see the competitive nature coming out during those practices because sometimes it's easy to, you have a big weekend ahead, you want to focus on the games, and those guys were ready to bring it on Thursday night, so I knew we were ready for a good weekend at that point. Going into Friday against Tennessee, I think the guys were just kind of ready to get the weekend kicked off. It's the second year we've played them in the years I've been here. So we knew that game, was going to be an important one to get our weekend started right and get our offense and defense firing on all cylinders. We got some great weather for it, so it was nice to kind of get that one out of the way on a Friday night in front of our home crowd.
Win the second quarter, keep playing after that.
Being up at halftime on that Friday night game was important, I think, for our guys' mindset for the whole weekend. Really getting started off on the right foot. I think they knew they had to build on it to compete for the rest of the weekend, and it was good to see them do that. So going into Davenport on Saturday, we wanted to try and build on what we ended with on Friday against Tennessee. We knew Davenport's a good team. They're always perennial top 25. We had a battle with them last year, kind of similar, where let it squeak away at the end. And honestly, the effort was really there on Saturday. We battled, and the weather may not have been on our side, but they had to play in it also. We know we're ready to play, and they have to be ready to play in whatever the weather brings. So I felt like, in all honesty, we played a pretty good game. I think we ended up with 50 or 55 shots, and, we just couldn't figure out how to beat the goal in that one. Going into Sunday against Western Michigan, it's the end of a 3 games in 3 days stretch where we know it's going to be tough, and we know guys are sore and beat up, especially after a game like we had with Davenport. So we knew that we wanted to come out quick in the first half and come out flying and hopefully kind of put that doubt out of our minds that it was going to be a dogfight. And then, the rain kicked in at halftime and it came down, and I think it kind of caught our guys on their heels a little bit. So it was definitely a fight, and we knew it was going to be a fight. So I'm proud of the way the guys battled, and it's a testament to the kind of team we have that they didn't want to give up ever. does in the huddles, they always break down on 1, 2, 3 family. And I fully believe that's the part of the success we've had this year, is because they do see each other as a family. They treat each other like brothers, and you can see it because they do anything. They run through a brick wall for each other.